at the same time in May, while I'm new at growing my channel, there were 2 high school students who were beginning their skateboarding career.
Wonderful.
So I made a video of them skateboarding in May when I met them, and I show you. This is the video that I made when I first met them.
Hi, my name is Obed, and I'm a local teenager from here in Providence, and I like coming here to skateboard, come with my friends, and yeah.
Same, my name is Tyrion, and I'm also a Providence kid, and I like to come here and skate sometimes.
What's the name of your group?
We don't have a group, but
Make one up.
we're just called the local skaters.
One Up team. Yeah, I started the One Up gang years ago.
You did?
Yeah. Holy
How do you
crap.
spell it?
One and then UP. Actually, he used to do a lot of content with this other YouTuber, Nikki Corliss. That we also named our channel One Up.
So we're going to skip the skating part and go to the next portion of the video.
Okay. I love the skate park over
So
here.
last
Nice
summer,
one.
me and my best friend Tiernan, we didn't have that much time to like spend together, so we started coming to the skate park. But first we started on bikes, but we realized that
That's Obed.
we got like
Obed.
That's
very
Tiernan.
often riding bikes.
Oh yeah.
So
And
it was kind of like we were kind of scared to come to the skate
so
park again.
I decided to interview them.
So
After
I always liked skateboarding.
on that
so he
day,
always
that
had a
was the
different
end of
skateboard.
the first
And
2
so I'd be
weeks
riding around, and I started to
skateboarding.
like it more and more because it just feels
Just to-
and it looks nice.
Yeah.
Like it looks really cool.
And
So
they're just
we were
telling
really
their
interested in
story.
it, and then we were like, oh, this summer
And
we
then
have to
I
start
told them,
skateboarding 'cause
You
that's the
guys
only
are
way we
great.
really
Would
spend
you
time
like to
together.
be
Because we go to
my
different
anchors
schools,
and
it's,
do
pretty
a
tough
weekly
sometimes.
show on
But,
my channel?
Yeah, these
They
guys.
say
We found a lot
yes.
of fun in
That's
skateboarding.
Yeah,
That's
there's definitely a lot of fun in skateboarding.
So-
it's definitely a skillful thing though. But like, it's definitely not easy. Like I fell down.
So as the result, the name of the show is Obed and Tina.
That's straight to the point. I love it.
So it's a weekly show,
Cool names.
and we have more than a dozen videos so far.
Obed and Tiernan.
Yeah, Obed and Tina. And this is an example of. This is one of the greatest episodes.
So
In the series.
the other day, it was actually a crazy thing that happened. We were actually, me and Obed and our friends were all skating around, and we end up stumbling upon Nick in the process of making a video. And for me, I was so confused. I was like, what is that? And then I look, and it's Nick, and I'm like, he's everywhere. That was my first thought in my head is, I see him around everywhere. I'm like, he's doing things all over the place, all over the city, and I was like, that's pretty cool. I was like, all right, let's go up to him. And I went up to Nick, and I was like, what's going on? Like, hello. And it was actually this guy, and he was painting. He had this easel, and he was painting this alleyway, or this street, where he had painted a mural on one of the walls of the buildings. And he was actually painting on this canvas his own mural.
Yeah, I'm gonna like say it was good. Like I'm nimble. I found
That's so cool. Yeah. Take your time, man. Right? He set himself up. Here's the set. Beautiful.
he was making the video,
That's
he
amazing.
pauses and he explains to us what's happening.
Can't stand you.
Especially with the depth changes.
Yes.
Love it though. Hey, so can we do a video of your restaurant? Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. Blue sky.
We would need to set it up.
How long did he take?
Take probably
Hours, several hours.
lights.
He was commissioned to do that for a party, for a public presentation, I guess. I didn't know the details. The reason why you don't see his face because he asked me not to show his face.
And
What?
one of my biggest thoughts was,
The hidden artist.
how cool is it that I can go up to Nick and be like, oh, what's going on here? Like, I know him. Like, everybody's kind of like, I remember the guy, he was like, the guy that was painting, he said, oh, I thought you were just talking to strangers for a second. And it was funny because that's how the interaction went. It was kind of like we were strangers because it was so random and so crazy, and we ran into each other. And we kind of just talked because we know each other. And this guy was just so confused. And I think it was just funny, and it was a funny experience. Just seeing that happen and figure out what's going on, get some updates and stuff just out of the blue. I think that was really cool. And it was definitely something pretty funny.
Yeah, like I was kind of behind them when we were skating because I was walking with Raina, and I was like, who the hell is Tuna talking to? I was like, what's that over there? And I see this guy, and there's like people standing. I'm like, I don't have that. Like, I have like decent like eye vision, so I was like, what is that? And I see Nick. I'm like, Nick, this guy's like a god. He's everywhere. I was like, what the hell? And then I see him talking to Tuna, and I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna listen in and see what's going on. And I see the guy, and he says the same thing. He's like, oh, what? You guys know each other, or like? I was like, wow, that's crazy. Like, it's so awesome because you feel more connected to the community in a way because Nick is everywhere. He's everywhere. So he knows so many people and he's met so many people, made videos on a bunch of people. And it's like,
Look at you
wow,
making
I know
a
this guy.
community.
Nick is pretty much famous in Providence. So it was cool to see everything go down that way. And then we just casually left and we were like, all right, let's go.
Yeah. Can you do like the final touches or something? Okay.
Not only did they commission the artists, they also commissioned cameramen to record the art in the making. But the art is the drawing of another piece of art on the wall that you saw.
The inception to this. It's insane. Click of this, of that, of there.
It's a story within a story within a story within a story.
That's awesome.
Not 3 layers, but 6.
There's 6. I got 4
Yes.
out of that.
First, you have
And
the
it was definitely
the
one
art
of
on
those
the
things
wall.
where
Alright.
I was
and then
kind of
you have the
I had
swan
this-
canvas to
this,
capture that,
like,
Right?
and then you have the
back then, it
cameraman
was
to
kinda cool to
capture
see
the
a
work.
video
I'm hearing it.
And then you
process
have
being made.
Ri4CTV
Cameras
to
and stuff.
capture
You see
all
all
of that.
God.
I know we know
And
videos
then-
And
stuff,
then
As-
we can see the process of the
Ogat and
video,
Tiernan
but
crashed the
seeing someone
party,
else's video
to-
being made
and
and
then-
just stumbling
to
and
see-
and then
happening.
they retell the
That was
story
pretty
of
cool.
that
Seeing,
experience.
like, the
And then
basis of
I make the video
then
of
you-
the whole thing.
what happens.
You just added
Like I also
at
kinda
least
wanna
that
see
much.
the actual video on the channel and then like see
Nick.
like, how it all came together and see the whole thing because we only came in for a split minute. And
That
figured
was
out
like
what was going
6.
on.
That was like
But
12
once we,
dimensions.
Like, kind of
Yes, sir.
watch that video, we're gonna be like, oh, that's pretty cool.
So
Like that guy
cool.
painted
Wow.
like his street and his own mural and stuff, and like because he was only about I don't know if he was halfway done or he was just
I'm
starting.
just sitting
He
here
had
with my
gotten
mind blown
the-
for a second. Give me
I
give me a
remember you just
hardcore
got the-
minute
the
here.
lanterns.
Enjoy that.
Thank
but
you.
It was definitely one of those weird things where you're like, oh, a video is in the process of being made, and I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna see it later. But yeah, it was definitely strange, and it was a cool interaction. Yeah.
Nice. Nice. You had fun with those kids? Yeah. I mean, you seem like a really good duo. They've been doing that for 2 weeks with you?
No, the whole summer.
Or the whole summer, right? Since May, actually.
A dozen videos. So once a week, once per week.
Alrighty.
One is enough to give you a taste of the series.
Okay, so yeah. I need more now.
Ask questions, and the more questions you ask, the more demo I provide. Because you're supposed to get deeper and deeper into the world of Ri4CTV.
The world that is Ri4CTV.
Yes.